what's up, guys? I found this beer left.
Hmm. So I guess I'm just going to get started. Hey, folks, if anybody is out there, I don't think anybody is watching this stream just yet, but maybe some folks will tune in and watch the recording later. I am going to be using Dotted today to make the weekly release notes, the weekly update that I've been serving up in our Discord. So basically, I do this every week with Dotted, so I figured like I might as well just go and start streaming and showing people what the process is that I'm actually going through in order to make this happen. Looks like my little body there is right over the chat, so let me move myself. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to refresh. I'm going to go to a clean screen. So this is Dotted. If anybody doesn't know, Dotted is a product management tool which is similar to Cursor, but it's designed specifically for product managers. Basically, we see very clearly that AI has accelerated other kinds of execution, code, design, even hardware, but there just has not been any kind of acceleration that's come for product management. And basically, like without fast planning, fast execution doesn't matter. So we've built this tool which helps PMs be able to plan and message and communicate and think just as fast as others are increasingly able to build. So let's just get into it. We have a system that exists called our process system, and we have our MCP servers that are connected in here. So let's go ahead and try this. Right now we're using MCP via Zapier, in order to connect to our Jira and our GitHub, and they're not super reliable. We're working on our own direct integrations that are coming out soon, but let's just see how we're doing today. So this is one of the ways that I start on this process. I just go in here and I say, look at my Jira project called Dotted and tell me what has happened in the last week. So it's going to go ahead and dig out some information here. Like I said, it's not always 100% reliable using it this way, so we'll see what we get. Okay, so we can see that some bugs were resolved, and some stakeholder things were changed, completed these user stories. Okay, directives can now be created on the bench. Yeah, so these are all some things that have happened. I don't think that the GitHub MCP server that goes through Zapier will allow me to pull in information about our pull requests. So I'm just going to go and grab that information myself. I'm going to go to look at our pull requests, and let's filter these down. I just want to see ones that are closed. Well, let's try this. Sweet. So here we go. Here's my filter. I'll drop it in right here. Awesome. And now I can actually just go ahead and do this. I can just go ahead and grab this image and I will just paste it right in here. So again, pretty soon we won't have to do this. We'll be able to go to share list. Well, that's what I get for demoing a live product. That's a new bug. So we'll actually go and just file that in a little bit. But normally I can paste in a picture like that and it's able to see it. What I'll do instead is I'll just copy this text. Close out of my messaging platforms. First time doing a live stream, so got a lot of stuff to learn here. Here's a list of pull requests from the past week. All right, so here's what we're going to say. We're going to say look at the weekly update and update the content with the Jira and with the info of what pull requests closed. Assume readers will not know what a pull request is. Just express them as improvements. So I just asked Dotted to go in and make the changes to this document. All kinds of bugs today. Let's try that again. We'll do a different one. I think this is the problem. Here we go. Not sure why I couldn't find that other one. Okay, so it's changed this document, and what it did is it looked at the old format and it just went and replaced it. So we'll just go ahead and accept these changes. Let's do some revisions here. I'll use microphone. The flagship new feature that we shipped this week is link sharing. Users can now go on any Dotted document page and click the action menu and click share and then get a shareable link from that doc. That link can be sent to anybody, whether they have a Dotted account or not, and they should be able to view it. And if they so choose, they can actually import that Dotted document directly into their own Dotted account or create a Dotted account from it. Okay, so you can see that when it goes and makes changes, it shows us exactly what it changed. Yeah, this is interesting. It made some changes to the way the language is down here. I think this all looks pretty good to me. So I'm just going to go and close this off just like that. I'm going to read this, but while I'm reading it, I'm going to go ahead and get some stakeholder feedback. This should not be taking so long. Let's try this again. So we got some feedback from our AI stakeholders right here. That's not really very useful. Yeah. So I don't think that this table is going to look good inside of Discord. I'm actually not sure if it's going to work. So I'm just going to say, remove this table. Yeah, I'm not sure that bringing in this information from the pull request was that great because this pull request is not very descriptive. So I'm just going to go ahead and do one more revision here. So this is pretty good, but the formatting is kind of funky. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, great. Okay, we're gonna try something. I'm pretty sure this isn't gonna work, but let's see if it's working. Like I said, the Zapier integration, Zapier's MCP system has been degrading. It was working really well, and now it's working less and less well by the day. We are working to replace that with our own direct integrations, but let's just give this a shot. Um, okay, so it says it's doing it. Let's see if it's doing it. Hmm. So yeah, this is the problem that we've been having with this Zapier integration. It says that it's done things, but then it actually hasn't done it. So hopefully very soon we will have a improved version. Well, there you have it. Very rough and ready, but I'm gonna go ahead and go and paste this stuff directly into our Discord, and that's how we're making these updates. All right. Thanks for tuning in. It's going to get better and better each week. Hopefully, somebody will actually tune in and watch me, and I'll catch you all then.